Hi, I'm Dan Zanka with the Prostate Cancer Foundation, and you are watching a very special segment of Profiles in Leadership. Through my work with the Foundation and my cancer blog, My New York Minute, I have the honor of meeting and talking with hundreds of fellow patients and brothers in prostate cancer. Recently, I met with several of them at a special event in Washington, D.C. called A Celebration of Science. We recorded the weekend, our discussions and interactions, and I hope these will serve to help many other fellow patients, their caregivers, and families everywhere. Tom Pleckier, Bill Morgan.
Press like Tom. I didn't say hello to you. I'm Jim. Hey, Rusty. Nice to meet you.
This is our group. This is our group.
I'm Bill Curry. In 2007, I had surgery for what we thought was localized prostate cancer, but at pathology, they found some lymph node involvement. So I'm now in my 6th year of being an advanced prostate cancer survivor.
Winter would like to say a few words.
I would just like to say that I'm so happy to see all of you guys here after losing my dad, seeing so many faces that have beat prostate cancer and beat this terrible disease. I wish all of you guys the best of luck, and thank you for being here.
Thank you. There's a lot of people who don't.
My name is Rusty Keys. I'm a prostate cancer survivor. I was diagnosed in year 2008, age 54. I've been a firefighter for approximately 27 years in the city of Oakland.
It's like a 38 or a 42 or something?
It's a 48-inch frame.
48.
Yeah.
And you'd rather ride that than with 650 wheels?
Yeah.
I'm Rick Davis, and I was diagnosed in November 2006 with locally advanced prostate cancer, stage 3A. I opted for radiation, both IMRT and SEEDS, and I also received 27 months of hormone therapy, Lupron.
My name is Bill Morgan. In October of 2009, I was diagnosed with prostate cancer. In January of 2010, I had a radical prostatectomy at Johns Hopkins. I decided to be aggressive and also did hormone treatment along with the radiation. And please report I'm feeling fine.
Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. We're going to be starting within the next 5 minutes.
Before we begin today's program, I'd like to introduce some very special guests we have with us. And we don't usually do this, so we're taking a step back from the science and looking at the people. First, I'd like to ask all of Team Winter to stand up and be acknowledged. Dawn, Ruger, Magnum, Yukon, Winter. I'd like to, at this point, invite Winter Vernecki to come up to the stage and help me recognize some other very special people. Next, I'd like to call Robert Hess. He was diagnosed at 58 in 2003 and treated, but he is also founder of the Pony Express, a group of motorcyclists who every year transverse the country carrying the message of prostate cancer awareness.
Sunday is the end of the final day of the 171-day, 25,000-mile Prostate Cancer Pony Express. And Sunday morning, we come into Washington, D.C., go to the Capitol, into the White House, have our picture taken in front of the fence saying, hey guys, pay attention to prostate cancer.
Next, I'd like to call Jim Higley up. He was diagnosed at 44 with advanced disease.
The timing of my cancer diagnosis came 18 months after I lost my a young brother to brain cancer, 2 years after I lost my father to ureteral cancer, and after I lost my mother also to brain cancer. So I became the fourth consecutive member of my immediate family with a cancer diagnosis. I'm also a single father raising 3 kids alone.
Greg Hoffman, diagnosed at 62 in 2010. He has undergone radiation therapy, and he is now in androgen deprivation therapy.
I'm proud to be part of this exciting celebration of science that is putting a face on the people behind the scenes that are working on curative processes for people like me with cancer, but I'm also happy that I can come here and be a face of the cancer patient.
Then there's Bill Moore, diagnosed at 45 in 2011. He is considered cancer-free, but is also currently battling lupus, which complicated his treatment for the disease.
I'm here in Washington, D.C. to learn more about the research and to find ways on being able to spread awareness more of prostate cancer.
Each of these men on the stage represent more than 1 million men and their families around the world who are challenged with prostate cancer. They are the reason we are here. They are our raison d'etre, if you will. Esteemed PCF researchers, you are the world's elite force to find cures to help men like us and so many others. We are here to voice our sincerest appreciation for your commitment and the hope your work brings to us and so many. We remain ever grateful and say Godspeed and thank you.
On behalf of the Board of Directors of the Prostate Cancer Foundation, millions of men with prostate cancer, and speaking on behalf of Michael Milken and many you're going to meet over the weekend, thanks for being here, and I think you'll find this meeting not your average, but rather a quantum leap set of discussions about how we're going to end up conquering and preventing this disease.
I'm Thomas Palekia. I've been diagnosed with prostate cancer, and the diagnosis was the fall of 2010. It's a year now since my last hormone shot, and in October I get my next blood reading, and I'm just in that waiting stage to see what the next blood reading is going to be. I gained in the first hour of the first session. It was amazing how much I learned in that first hour, and then 2 more sessions after that. I learned a lot. I learned an awful lot. I learned a lot about the science. I learned a lot about the government, and I learned a lot about how many really dedicated people are working on this. And there's still some things that I learned that I probably don't know yet that I learned.
Ladies and gentlemen, let the fireworks and the celebration of science begin as you join me in welcoming our keynote speaker, Mr. Mike Milken.
Thank you, Andy, and I just want to tell you, I'm the happiest person to be able to be in the room with each of you tonight. Today, we are part of a 3-day event. That 3-day event really symbolizes our goals, and the word imagine on your programs that you should have all received here. With 1,200 people that are going to join us over the next 3 days here in Washington, D.C. to try to change the future for the world. You can dream big thoughts. You can wish that they occur and try to change the world. But you need a team of people that can make that happen.
I'm Craig Penn. I was diagnosed with advanced prostate cancer right out of the box due to a bout of hematuria, blood in the urine. I came off of hormone therapy in this past about 6 months ago, and I am waiting. To me, cancer is like, my favorite metaphor is Space Mountain at Disneyland. It's like a roller coaster ride in a dark room. You're riding up and down and you don't know what's coming next. And you're on that ride by yourself.
Years ago, a medical writer told me that there were only two kinds of health stories. One was new hope and the other was no hope. And I can tell you that what we've been hearing at this meeting, there's lots of new hope, there's reason to be hopeful, and we're going to get there.
That's why I have the hat on.
Right. What is that building? That's the National Cathedral? Yeah. Cathedral, okay. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Jim.
That's exactly what it was.
Good healthy blueberry, pineapple, salmon, tomatoes. It's the healthy prostate cancer diet. Try it.